Happy Thursday, Midlands. Hope you were able to enjoy the little bit of sunshine that we did get out there with the mild temperatures, helping to dry things up across the region. But we are now looking ahead to that next chance for some heavy rain pushing in, leading to our next first alert weather day here in the Midlands, and that'll be mainly for Saturday morning. But we also could even have the chance for a few storms as we begin the Saturday afternoon. But as far as the heaviest rain, that's going to come during the first half, and that could lead to some flooding just because of how wet and saturated the ground is. It's going to run off a little bit more, so we could be looking at stream and river flooding along with your typical flash flooding in those typical spots if we get some of that higher rainfall totals. But as mentioned, flooding going to be the biggest concern. We could be looking at also, as mentioned, a few thunderstorms as we begin the Saturday afternoon. The Storm Prediction Center for Saturday giving us right now that slight risk or level 2 out of 5, which is about a 15% chance that maybe in the afternoon, if we're able to get a little bit of some sunshine to help destabilize the atmosphere, give it a little bit more energy going on, that could help to fire up a couple of those late day showers and thunderstorms, kind of similar to what we had yesterday, where we had that little bit of a break after the morning round, got some sunshine to peek through, and that's what helped to fire up those showers and storms that moved through yesterday evening. We could be looking at a very similar setup for Saturday. Heavy rain first thing in the morning. We'll get a break around lunchtime, and then depending on how much sunshine we get, that could help to fuel these thunderstorms as we get into the second half of the day. So still something we're going to want you to pay attention to as we push into the afternoon hours on Saturday. But right now, you can see with the satellite and radar just some of those fair weather clouds out there as we got some of that evaporation happening. It was just enough to get some of those pop-up clouds today, but we have stayed dry, and now things are going to clear up later on tonight. Big picture shows our next storm system still way back up across the panhandle of Texas, where they are starting to see some storms fire up towards the Lubbock area heading into Oklahoma. That's the system that's going to be slowly tracking across the country here over the next 48 hours and will then eventually give us that chance for some showers and storms by the time we get into Saturday. So in the meantime, cloudier on tonight, mild temperatures, maybe some patchy to dense fog, 52 for that overnight low. And then for your Friday, does look like we stay dry through most of the daytime hours, but we are going to have the clouds. Temperatures maybe just a few degrees cooler as we'll only top out in the upper 60s to right near 70 degrees for an afternoon high. So Futurecast shows those clouds starting to move in later on tonight and sticking with us through a majority of the day Friday. But again, most of the day should be dry. As we get towards midnight, that's when we start to see some light showers pushing into the region. That'll pick up as we head into the early morning hours. You can see around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. So as many of us are sleeping, that's when the heavy showers start to move in, continuing into first thing in the morning. So if you're an early riser on the weekend, maybe get out there to do some of that running and stuff like that. You can see some pretty hefty showers to get the day started. Good news is most of this is wrapping up by 10, 11 o'clock. So if you just hold off a little bit, you can still get up there outside, do those Saturday errands and things like that. Does look like by the afternoon, all of us get a break from the rain, but you can see where the clouds try to clear out a little bit. That could give us just enough sunshine to destabilize the atmosphere. And you can see as we get towards closer to the dinner time, there's that chance for a few showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder firing up. That could be on the strong severe side Saturday afternoon and evening as the actual front now finally pushes into the area. And then it does look like drier and cooler conditions move in behind that front as the winds flip out of the northwest, clearing us up, giving us the sunshine. But again, it will be a little bit cooler for Sunday afternoon highs, only going to top out in the 60s. As far as rainfall totals, again, easily over an inch with some spots getting close to 2 to 3 inches of rain with this system. So another hefty downpour expected. So tomorrow, cloudy, 70 degrees, just a very slim chance for a shower. But again, most of tomorrow's dry. Saturday is our first alert weather day for that 100% chance for showers pushing into the region. And then as we get into Sunday, you can see cooler, but sunshine returns, 66, 65 for Monday. And it does look like an extended stretch of dry weather for most of next week, which is much needed with temperatures warming up into the 70s Tuesday and Wednesday, and even some upper 70s by Thursday. But unfortunately, it does look like by the following weekend, and that is St. Patrick's Day weekend, we got the big St. Pat's and 5 Point Festival. As of now, early indications are a good possibility for maybe some rain in and around the area possible for Saturday. So something to definitely be checking back with us, and you can do that at WISTV.com for the latest forecast, so you can see the latest on what we're expecting for not only this Saturday, but also next weekend, as we do have all those events for St. Patrick's Day happening in and around the area. So for all the latest, go over to WISTV.com.